Hey, what's going on, friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Last time we made our way to Snowpoint City. Now in this part we're going to take on Snowpoint City Gym. Before I do that, let's go ahead and take a little explore here since we didn't really get to do that much. First off, there is indeed a hidden item somewhere. Did I already pick it up? I think I already picked it up. So, alright. But there is an item there. If I end up picking it up and I did not remember it, I must have probably not remember myself picking that item up. But oh well. Anyway, off screen, I went out of my way to go ahead and catch myself a Medicham for this trainer right here. You go ahead, if you have a Medicham, go ahead and talk to this person right here, and then she will go ahead and give you a Haunter for it. Now you're gonna think that when you get a Haunter, it's gonna turn into a Gengar because to get a Gengar, you gotta trade it. Unfortunately, you're gonna see why this Haunter is not gonna evolve into a Gengar, and I think that's really dumb, in my opinion. But it's just what it is, and you're gonna see. And notice how the trading atmosphere looks a little different now because I am actually recording this at 11:34 p.m. and that's really late for a recording time, but I did it. So there we go. Thank you, Mindy, for the Gasper the Haunter. It is not going to evolve, unfortunately. Did my Haunter turn into something else? Just kidding. Yeah, you want to know why? Well, if you go to its stats right now, it has an Everstone. And the Everstone is an item that prevents Pokemon from evolving. That is so lame. It has moves Sucker Punch, Shadow Punch, Payback, and Shadow Ball. I am not going to use Gengar. I'm not going to use Haunter on my team at all. It is not my type. I already used it in Flora Sky, and I don't feel like reusing it again because it was not a fun experience. So, without delay, let's go ahead and make our way to the gym. Alright, welcome to the Snowpoint City Gym. It is, and of course, just like any ice gym of any Pokemon game, you're going to be encountering some ice puzzles in order for you to go through this gym. So, yeah, and it's all ace trainers here, as you might probably guess. So make sure you have steel, fighting, or fire types. You don't want to use water, ground, flying, or dragon type. So in this case, I'm not going to be using Emily throughout this gym at all because Emily is a ground and dragon type, which means she's going to get majorly destroyed, and that'd be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and take on the first trainer. It's too cold. Alright, let's see. What we gotta do here is we gotta go ahead and do this. Nope. Okay, well actually that helps because then that'll allow us to do this. The objective of this is to actually create a straight line, because if you go to a straight line, it'll take you to the gym leader right off the bat. And we can't really do that because the snowballs are in the way, so it prevents us from actually doing that. So let's go ahead and make our way this way, and it looks like we're going to be taking on this trainer, so let's do it. I can't believe how tough you are. Anyway, go down like that, and we shall knock down those row of snowballs alongside with this ace trainer. Your willpower was shaped and tempered by howling blizzards. Okay, so use a snowball right here as a stopper, so that way you go down like this, and then you can get rid of that column of snowballs. Okay. Let's see. Do this. Use that. Use that snowball as a stopper once again, so you can get rid of that row of snowballs. So then you can go ahead and okay, this is wrong. So let's go ahead and start that over. All right, stay on this side right here, so we can go right here. So you can use this one as a stopper, so we can get rid of this now. Okay. And then make your way this way and down over here. That's a hard question. I totally get what you're trying to say right there. You know, I really like this trainer's name. This trainer's name is amazing. That's not right. Alright, let's go ahead and take on this trainer right here since it's right here. Man, Perla sure is really good at missing. Ugh, how annoying. Alright, make your way down over here, slide down over here so you can get rid of that snowball. Then come over here to the spot right here, get rid of this snowball. And we should be able to go through the... Oh, no, actually we have one more snowball to deal with. Okay, well, let's see how we're gonna go about this. Let's see, let's go over here. That's not the right way. Head up over here. Okay, here we go. And we have the last trainer. Am I feeling the chill of fatigue, huh? Nope, I'm not. Alright, and to solve this last one right here, just do that, and there we go. So now we just gotta go ahead and make our way to the beginning of the gym. Just like this. So start from the entrance, and then just go to a straight line, just like that, and we made it. Alright, now I'm gonna switch Amy up front now. Perla had her experience. Oh, and by the way, that last trainer that we just battled, I love that name. It is my favorite name. Anyway. That's not important. You want to challenge Candice? I do want to challenge Candice. Should you're waiting for someone tough? But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Focusing. Pokemon, fashion, romance. It's all about the focus. Oh yes, let's do this. All right. Candice has 4 Pokemon. Her first Pokemon is gonna be Snover, a level 38 Grass Ice type. With the Snow Warning ability. Guess what that means? This battle is hailing. Oh my goodness. That's right. Alright, let's go for a flamethrower here. Because it's a grass ice type, it's gonna go down. No problem. It has a moveset Razor Leaf, Ice Shard, Ingrain, and Leer. Razor Leaf is a pretty basic grass type move. Ingrain will heal its HP up little by little. Leer lowers your defense, and Ice Shard has a chance of making you frozen. That's not good. And Hail continues to fall. I'm going to take some damage. No big deal. Next up is going to be already. Wow. Okay. Already, she's going to be sending out her best Pokemon, which is going to be the evolved form of Snow, and that is going to be Obama Snow. I don't care. I don't care if that's wrong. If that's pronounced wrong, I'm gonna call it Obama Snow. Obama Snow is on level 42, Grass Ice type, and also has Snow Warning ability. It has a Citrus Berry because it's her best Pokemon. It has moveset Wood Hammer, Swagger, Grass Whistle, and Avalanche. Avalanche is a Generation 4 move that is extremely devastating. I believe I might be wrong about this, but it might cost flinch. I could be wrong about that. Wood Hammer for sure does. It is a really devastating grass type move. Next one is going to be Sneasel. Swagger's, well, raise your attack, but you will be confused, and if you end up hitting yourself in confusion, you will take a lot of confusion damage. And Grass will also just put you to sleep. Next up is going to be Sneasel, level 38, Grass Ice type with the Inner Focus ability. It has the moves Feint Attack, Slash, Taunt, and Avalanche. The Sneasel is pretty fast, so I wasn't surprised that I was able to slash me first before I had a chance to go for a Flamethrower. There we go. Alright, nice. Alright, and finally is going to be a non-Ice type Pokemon. And this Pokemon happens to be one that I caught in between episodes, and that's going to be a Medicham. I'm actually going to be stupid, and I'm going to go for Stan for this one. Medicham is a level 40 fighting Psychic type with a pure power ability. It has Force Palm, Bulk Up, Detect, and Ice Punch. Detect goes first and prevents you from actually inflicting any damage to her. And let's hope that she doesn't do it, as I am going to do this. Okay, so she used Detect at the right time, so I'm just going to go for a Fly here. And hopefully she does not use Detect again. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Force Palm has a chance of paralyzing you. Bulk Up raises her attack and defense. And then Ice Punch might have a chance of freezing you. And that wouldn't be good. Okay, here we go. Yes! First, oh yeah, clean sweep. Not necessarily, well, yeah, it wasn't exactly perfect, but we managed to sweep through. No problem. I've warmed up to you. I don't even know what else she said there, but there we go. We didn't even have to speed up that fight. That was really good. Okay, I will admit, the only reason I struggled in this fight during my Platinum Nuzlocke challenge was because I did not have my Rapidash at the time. I actually lost my Rapidash before I even got to the snowy routes. And it was the most depressing moment because then I had a pain in the butt time trying to go through this route during my Platinum Nuzlocke challenge. And of course, this fight was really hard because Fire Pokemon is best for Ice type, and I just had nothing. So throughout the rest of the game, I had no Fire type, and Okay, so once you're done healing up and do some shopping, we can go ahead and make our way to... well, if you guys remembered, when we encountered here, Team Galactic was blocking the entrance to the lake here, and that is Lake Acuity, or Acuity. I don't know. People pronounce this lake a really weird way. If you remember during in Platinum, you needed rock climb to get to Lake Acuity, but you actually don't need rock climb to enter Lake Acuity, which is pretty weird. Yeah, I am pretty bored, but oh well. That's why I decided to record this video, because I record when I'm bored. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Finished, huh? Your Pokemon are bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon of the lake and become the champion? Dream on. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh yeah, we sure did. Team Galactic is gonna do something huge for everyone's sake. Oh, really? Really? You think everyone's gonna respect what you're gonna do for them? They're gonna praise you for the benefits that you're gonna do for them? Like, nobody even knows what's going on, what you're planning. So how can they even praise your plan? Uxie was suffering. I see, so I guess that makes 2 out of 3 people unsuccessful to beat Team Galactic. I mean, technically, I was unsuccessful when in Lake Valor because they already kidnapped the Pokemon before I got there. So yeah. All right. Anyway, now that we have Rock Climb, we can go ahead and do some stuff. Now that we actually have Rock Climb. One notable thing is back to the main snowy route, so I will meet you guys there. Hey, look! I apparently found a trainer that I didn't battle. Okay, so so I'm back over here. This is actually from the cottage right here, where you can actually heal up. And it's also near the beginning of this route as well, from the Mount Coronet, so it's really not that far. It's actually really easy to find. So go ahead and use Rock Climb. I actually taught Rock Climb to Emily, because I didn't really know who else to teach Rock Climb to. And I was too lazy to get an HM Pokemon, so I just decided to just teach Rock Climb to Emily. Anyway, we have a few trainers to fight, so let's go ahead and fight them. Skiing! And number 2, Pokemon! Okay, up here is a little bit of a reward, and our reward for coming up here is, well, not that, but I guess a mental or herb, and we get, oh my god, it's so slow, health HP up, which increases your max HP by 1, which isn't really that great. It's not really, yeah, it's not that great in my opinion. And we get the TM for Ice Beam. That's the main reason we come up here for. In fact, why didn't I take advantage of it right now and teach it to whoever can learn it? Perla can learn it. Let's go ahead and give it to Perla right now. Let's see. Peck, goodbye. As useful as Peck was early on, it is not useful anymore. I don't know. I just somehow do it. Alright, we're done. So let's go ahead and move on to somewhere different. Let's go.